How are you feeling?
After a little bit of sleep and a lot of food, thank you for the breakfast.
Pleasure.
Yeah, I feel a lot better. It's obviously it's a little bit of an emotional roller coaster. The first 12 hours, first 24 hours actually, and then reality sets in, and you realize that it's just a game, no hard feelings, and yeah, we're all in the same boat in the end of the day.
But it's easy to say it's just a game, but it was our reality, and we had dreams coming into this, and hopes and aspirations and goals. So it's hard to reconcile that, I think, And it's interesting to see that we are sitting here because I think a lot of people, in a way, played us a bit against each other because of our little outburst in the beginning.
I think both of us, in your season and in my season, we are a little bit of an emotional animal.
I think that night, the reason why I also got so emotional was, because like you say, this 50% version of yourself already. And there were a lot of loud voices on that tribe. It was like quite an overwhelming tribe to be on. And PK was the only source of refuge at the time for me because he's so quiet and calm. I was so emotional in the moment and I thought I was handling it better by just saying, guys, thanks for freeing me from PK, because there was that too, because I knew that him being in the game was a massive target on my back, Thanks for freeing me from it. I'm really sorry. And then you got so emotional about it, and I was like, and you're bringing up something that happened like 2 days ago. And I think that just threw me so off kilter when you raised your voice when I was just expressing, when I was the one that was sad, And I think that's what made it implode or explode so much was that, and I didn't understand why you felt so angry at the time.
I don't know why at Tribal Council, when I saw PK standing there and getting his torch snuffed, I started to cry. I don't know why. It just was the angle at which I was staring at PK. He seemed so helpless, so
defenseless, almost,
And at that very moment, I just felt so bad for what I've done. Although it was something that I wanted to do, building up to that night. And then getting back to camp, I think we were both in exactly that state. We were kind of in an emotional state for different reasons. You kept your reasons for yourself, I kept mine, and then as soon as you mentioned yours, I mentioned mine, and then we basically clashed and we had this altercation where things got out of hand.
Let's be honest, the other castaways were okay with it.
Yeah, I mean,
because it takes the light off of them.
Yeah, exactly. And then going from the PK blind side all the way to your blind side, then that just added another bunch of emotions because it's I mean, you got up and you said, what, guys, this morning I felt that I wanted to go home, and I wasn't aware of the fact that you mentioned that to whoever it was. I thought to myself, something must happen for any of us to call it quits doing a game, a returning season, where the rewards are double, where there's so much pressure to do well and to play a better game.
I looked at the players and I was like, these people are going to go dark.
Sure.
And I'm not sure if I want to go there with them.
Sure. I actually mentioned something in the game on day 22, and I think you are completely unaware of it, is between me, you and Steffi, we are the first South Africans in Survivor history that reached half a century in the game of total days in Survivor. So
get out!
It was Steffi first, you second, and I'm actually third. So there's all these little side quests and achievements that if you really go and delve into how the game was, there's all these small things you can actually tick off.
Because like in my season also, the only time my name was ever written on a parchment was the night I left.
And that's an achievement that I couldn't get this season around. Like literally my name was mentioned at every single Tribal Council, unfortunately. My only hope is that everything that we did and said and wanted to do and conspired against each other, we will leave in the game. It's done, it's behind us, it's history. So you made breakfast. I don't know if the plane's over us yet, but let's go make some mimosas or something.
The plane's over somewhere.